he's like, I feel like I see you like on TikTok or something. And I'm like, yeah. I'm the GenC, I'm with the GenC podcast.
Yeah.
I'm Rizaan, whatever. And he's like, oh, okay. And then he tells me, listen, I'm going to let you go. No, fine. Not because I saw you on TikTok, but because you told me a story. And like, I don't want to kick a man while he's down. Sure. But not because I saw you on TikTok. To the audio listeners.
This episode is sponsored by Planet World South Africa and Sure. Please follow at Planet World South Africa on Instagram and all the socials.
And that gives us a welcome to the GenC podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Rizaan Rose, and as always is the sexiest.
Sure. He's got a wife.
She agrees with me.
My cookies.
Oh, wait, how about I missed you, man, JP Jackson.
How you doing, Rizaan?
I'm
Thank you for having me this week, and I appreciate you inviting me.
Don't do this. I said one of the hosts, maybe. No, you see, it's whenever the guest is not here, then JP must be hazy.
How are you doing?
I'm alright, but I feel like there's new women in on the show today.
You say, you got some special guests.
Shireen. To the audio listeners, if it sounds crispier, you know why. It feels, moist. You subscribe to Only Boys. GenC Plus.
But we have to say
Wednesday.
thank you to the sponsors
Oh,
of the new equipment. For the visual listeners, you can see the branding.
Yes.
There's even some logos on the star.
Oh, where's Aikutsa?
So this is their podcast kit, which you can also get at Planet World South Africa store.
Do you feel like a podcaster?
Well, this definitely. I feel like now we are leveled up. Because one of the things we couldn't do was the recording in the rain, because you would hear the equipment in the background.
From those first mics, bro.
Yeah,
unlucky player.
Unlucky.
Is just nope.
And now you can hear us, even though it's stormy.
It's raining in the
outside.
bunker.
Yeah, it's literally
in the
raining
bunker.
Yeah.
Yo, but it's been a while. Today is obviously our the conversation where we look at your comments, your chits and or chats. The conversation called "And the C is for." You know what I'm saying? But we actually need to catch up.
Yeah,
Because it's been a while, maybe. It's like so much as, huh?
Stevie. Like that. I'm cutting that out.
I'm cutting that
out. Hey, yo. What if that was like a foreshadowing?
You didn't find my joke.
Oh,
that's sad.
Yeah,
I do get it. I'm so sorry.
Now you get it.
It's good. It's because we keep using the pause as a reference. He wants to PVR and keep you on.
JP's my best friend.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, let's not create more tension in the room, please. So Rizaan, you say that any exciting things happen in your life recently? There's something you would like to share with the audience?
Can I just say, Lau doesn't actually know what you are referring to because a few things have happened in my life, man.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So the actual story, Lau, is I was actually pulled over the other day. I don't know if I told you this.
No.
Yeah. So
By a speed cop.
by a traffic official, I was pulled over by
Traffic officials.
Yeah, in an undercover car. We see you.
Ghost riders.
Riders on a storm. Yeah. Anyway, so he pulled me over and he's like, I pulled you over. Luckily, like my seatbelt and everything, I was indicating I was riding chilled. I'm riding easy. Yeah. I'm an adult, responsible driver.
He wasn't like this.
Yeah. So, but he pulled me over because my license is expired. The license on the car, right? Cool. So
So
now,
he saw
How
that
did he know?
How did he know?
so they must take the number plate and have their scanners, whatever. So they.
Whoa! I thought they just like walk in the malls and then they see your car.
Yeah, that's what I
No,
was
it
saying.
was
and they put
literally
the-
like it was
While you were driving.
While
we
you
were
driving,
yeah.
On the highway, what?
Now it's like where we live, close by.
Yo.
Yeah.
AI generation.
I was on the way to fetch my nephew from school, actually.
Yo, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that they do that.
Yeah, so then he pulled me over and then I told him like the truth. I told him, listen, my driver's license also expired.
Yeah.
Like
You also were too fast.
yeah, like everything expired, and the reason why it's like it's
Yeah.
because I lost my job and I still need to pay this, that, and the other,
Yeah.
and I'm finally like
Yeah.
gonna be able to pay it. So I actually did renew.
Yeah.
Like since then I did actually renew. Anyway, so
Dude, before you continue, like mine was also expired for a year. A year. 1 whole year.
Your driver's license.
My actual driver's license.
card.
The card. And do you know why? It's twofold. One is we lost the year because of COVID. So
Okay,
so
yes.
that was one addition to that. So I didn't expect it to happen so quickly.
Okay.
And then the second
That's
part
deep.
The second part is that I was obviously working from home. So the driving
So you
came
didn't
over.
feel
So I
that
didn't
license.
So I didn't like have this anxiety that when I go on the
Yeah.
road, I don't have my
Yeah,
license
yeah,
updated.
yeah.
And then the other day, kid is like, I need to update. I need to go renew my driver's license. But I'm like, I got my license before you.
Facts. Because this is my second renewal.
Yeah.
Anyway, so anyway, so like I told him like fully like I told him like before he even checked.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
literally I'm like, this is expired, I have a fine for this. You know what I'm saying? I told him
You gave
everything.
you a logbook.
I told him upfront, like, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And so like he's walking around checking my car, like to see like the lights and the this and like a
As if he didn't give you enough ammo.
like a roadworthy inspection, man. He's trying to just see like maybe he's checking if there's contraband. I don't know. You know
Oh,
what I'm
wait, is
saying?
it because you look
Are
like
you-
a Somali?
My friend.
You thought you bought your car at the auction.
That's normal. That's normal.
See, that's your
I'm
best
sorry,
friend. That's your best friend.
Yeah,
That's your best
normal.
friend.
That's
Yeah,
normal.
yeah.
Anyway, so then this is where it gets interesting, man.
Okay.
Because he hits me with a, I'm not gonna lie, you look a bit familiar. Like you look a bit familiar, and he's like, I feel like I see you like on TikTok or something, and I'm like, yeah. I'm the GenC, I'm with the GenC podcast.
Yeah.
I'm Rizaan, whatever. And he's like, oh, okay. And then he tells me, listen, I'm gonna let you go. No, fine. Not because I saw you on TikTok, but because you told me a story, and like I don't want to kick a man while he's down. But not because I saw you on TikTok.
Yeah. That's not the
It's not
That's
because
not
I
it,
say
you know.
anything. Yeah.
That's really not.
really
And
not
I'm
TikTok.
like, I'm gonna say that on the show that it's not because he saw me on TikTok.
yeah.
you know.
But
You
it's
know what I'm
not.
saying?
It's not. It's
Oh,
not.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So that's the story, man. That's the you're the I'm a dealer celebrity now. Nah, they kyk me by the gezicht. I'm like, hey. Because I was out with a friend in Lansdowne, Imam Harun Road. I went to the pho house. Random. Anyway. Literally walking to the car. One bro rolls down his window and he's like, podcast! 3 cars later, another bro, oh, it's podcast! I'm like, what's going on?
Your name podcast now.
That's how I'm like, I'm not C-list.
Yeah.
Because then they would have known my name. At least they know, like, podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Humble.
My friend.
Another one, just last one. So I went to, it's crazy. I went to my girlfriend to like her friend's production. She was like releasing a movie at one of these theaters in
Congratulations.
Yeah, lekker.
And like she had like an art exhibit or whatever, like a joint to the theater. And so then her sister comes up to me and is like, I'm so sorry to ask this, but like, are you famous? So I'm like, if you have to ask, the answer is no.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
So yeah, what's been going on with you, Jamie?
So I didn't get. I was just not recognized as much, but I'm glad you. I'm glad that you personally experiencing the fruits of the entertainment you provide to people. I think it's important that there are words of affirmation and those type of things to say thank you. But I think that the fact that people recognize that you added something to their lives is absolutely amazing. And I think you should definitely take that, Rizaan. And I think you value. You value Rizaan, yeah. And I appreciate
Nintendo Wii.
But no, because obviously I started a new job recently.
Yes, sir. Ski.
Right, so that's been quite an adjustment. And there's actually so many changes happening in my life. And I think once we get conclusions on things, then I'll be able to share it here on the podcast. But
because I was just about to say, I get to freshly not know what he does for work.
Yeah. Same thing, different company.
Yeah.
It's a good feeling.
It's a good feeling.
It's a good feeling. But yeah, same thing, different company, but enjoying the journey. And I think that's part of it. Because now I went from working fully remotely to hybrid. So I see colleagues now. Like in the
flesh.
In real life.
In the flesh.
Like, pause. But yeah, so that's been quite an experience. But I think it's all part of the learning, and I think I'm very grateful to be in this economy, to be having employment.
I'm very happy that you started a new job. We can get into it, but I do think we need to start with our, why are we here today?
Yes. And the sea is full.
So the first episode we're going to review is Silas Must Fall.
Silas Must Fall. So that was a full behind the scenes, a take 2 of Silas Must Fall. So how did you experience the episode?
For the second time?
Yeah.
So just like for me, it was, I think he's the youngest guest that we've ever had.
He is.
You don't notice it like when you like just face to face, but like as the recording was going on, you felt it. So the second time we recorded, it was way more comfortable. We were all like super, super cool, and the episode did very, very well. I will say this. I love the type of like person that he is within the space. Like the fact that he wants to collaborate, he wants to like put himself out there.
And he's been like on a roll with his releases, right? He's editing with EB these days.
He's sort of upskilling himself.
He's learning and he's improving. So I mean it's great to see, because now for me, I watch it with a different lens.
Yes, sir.
Like I don't just see, okay, it's EB uploading. Yeah. It's, you can see this is Silas's stamp.
He's like the mustard on the beat. Mike Will made it. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a producer tag.
So yeah, I definitely felt that as well. But I thought that it allowed us to have a different kind of conversation
100%.
compared to what we usually, because sometimes you can get very serious. But I think with him, it was also hearing his perspective, which is something that I, at least in my circle, I don't get a lot of Gen Z perspective. So I think that was very interesting to me.
And I mean, like, for example, like if you were one of those viewers that maybe felt like I didn't really connect to the episode, that's the reality.
Yeah.
It was one, because he's just from a different generation.
Okay. Yes.
And that's sort of, we felt that real time.
Yeah.
We felt that in real time. So that's why, like, the second time it was so much better, because like, okay, cool, we were now eyes open.
Yeah.
And I think the lesson also there is to just like be, because I genuinely didn't know he was like 20 or something.
Yeah.
But what? So that's on me.
Your ID starts with 0.
Oh, wait, 2000 and.
Oh no.
Okay, so yeah, so like,
So we can get into some of the comments
please.
the people felt about the episode.
Oh, yeah.
So a lot of people commented that they've been following Silas from the start.
Yeah.
So like they were very like, oh, he's glad you were able to get the story. It's nice to see Silas where he is. And then they also commented on. So someone on YouTube said, "What a great, inspiring episode. We do need to give more and love more. I love how this shows this." I love how this shows that there are so many different paths to finding passions and success, which is something we did try and highlight in that episode, in that we do have a sensitive topic amongst our community about leaving school early.
Yeah.
And we knew that Silas did that. And we really wanted to open that conversation about, that it's not the end of the road. It's essentially what you make of it. But something that I actually found fascinating was his perspective, in that because he left school, he had to make it.
okay.
Like it's like, I didn't even think or consider it at the time. But hearing that gave me a different perspective to these people that do leave school.
Yeah.
In that they do have this, not monkey on their back, but they always feel like they need to prove something and be that, or else their decision just didn't make sense.
Yeah.
That was the underrated summary of that episode. Is that like a lot of our people leave school for reasons outside of their control. And then it's like their future is done.
Yeah.
And then subsequently, some of us leave school and take the risk. And he's one of the people that took the risk. And I wish him all the best,
And then there were just one other comment I wanted to highlight there on the YouTube, that speaking on behalf of Bella residents, how dare you?
For that fatal four-way. What's the actual move called? The four lock what?
Someone commented. Let me get it quickly.
Okay, sorry. Pyramid there. Sorry. It's part of the furniture.
Yeah. So yes, it was called. Sorry, I can't.
The figure four lock or something.
Like, I'm sorry.
Good.
Figure four, sharpshooter, and walls of Jericho.
They were just giving moves. So the figure four is what the leg lock is called. The fatal four is a type of match.
It's a match.
Yeah, it's a type of match. Yeah.
Correct.
Oh, yeah. You were in the right vicinity. I was in Bella.
Yeah.
You were in the right vicinity.
So then we had the 3 clips in that week as well, which was the first one. Why is it slipping my mind now?
Broski, you didn't have to remember that. Broski, you didn't have to remember that.
So
But I think that's the one
second-
where when you started making videos.
Yes, yeah. When he started making videos and then exchange.
Yo,
Thank you.
Yo.
I don't need to remember it, but he was like, when you started making videos.
Lovely.
And we spoke about the journey of him in content creation. It's also the one where you referenced him to be the South African.
Dylan Page.
Yes. So, which he
said what I
obviously, he said what I said.
I said what I said.
But I think, again, coming back to the generational aspect, the content creation is a lot more evident in the Gen Zs, in the way that they either see it as a viable career, or they just grew up with it, that it's part of their lives. Whereas at least for me, my approach to a camera is a lot different to their approach to taking a picture or making sure that they document that piece of their lives. And Rizaan, do you take pictures very often? How's your relationship with the camera?
It's a different question. That's a different question.
But I was keen.
So on a personal level, sometimes
So like Eid. Twice a year.
Twice a year.
Oh man, he's like men literally have one good picture, and it's Eid.
That's actually hectic.
So I have a girlfriend, so I take a lot of pictures.
Yeah, but that's of
On
you
a personal thing, I use my phone a lot.
Yeah.
I think the consequence of it, and my girlfriend actually said this recently, is that like she feels like there's a lot of like missing out happening. And so these social media stuff does create FOMO. So that's why there's almost like this internal urge to participate in social media. That's a take.
Yeah.
But I detox, bro. So I don't really want to take more photos. I don't want to take more videos. Like I feel like you are exactly the same.
Exactly. So, so I'm not one to take pictures, right? It wouldn't be my first inclination.
really?
But I know that there are a lot of people that do it. But it was just evident to me that it's like part of their lives. Like it's like just whoop it out and carry on.
I will say, no, we just move on. Like we move on. No. We just move on. Like Oaks.
I'm sorry.
So I was gonna say, like the fact that I'm visible on a GenC podcast is enough. Like I don't need to. You see me, and you hear me, but you see me. One of my uncles actually told me, like, I only see you now on TikTok and on IG. You must come home. No.
Shame. Wow. They miss you.
They miss you.
Like, wait.
Go visit your uncle. What's wrong with you, bro?
So, we used to say that, like, no, like, yes, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Like, I'll see you when I see you. Like, we don't have to whip anything out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Moving on.
Anyway, and then the unofficial sport that we brought to the table was the wrestling aspect. So the fact
the traditional smooth,
because
like crunchy peanut butter.
where we spoke about the influence that wrestling has in our youth, right? So it made a lot of people like reminisce
nostalgia,
and made me actually realize that one of the comments was actually from one of the comments on TikTok mentioned that wrestling is actually just as big. We're just not as invested in it anymore.
Actually like bigger.
It's bigger now.
Yeah.
So something that we like, maybe because we're out of that particular phase in our life,
for sure,
just made us think that it was like it had its time, when actually it's happening right now, that it's bigger than it's ever been. Obviously, barring the scandal aspects that are happening at the moment, which we don't endorse, but I mean, it's getting its flowers.
I mean, the fact that like there's a high number of wrestlers who transition to like becoming actors. I don't know if it's a high number. I just feel like it's a high number.
I mean,
I feel like I can know at least 6 people. Let's not name them. Let's not. Trust me, it's 6.
So then there was other wrestling moves that we spoke about. And then even in that video, they said, leave Bala off, Rizaan. So maybe you should, I feel like you should like speak to the people of Bala and let them know your position, that you are an ally.
A man of the people.
Man of the people.
Listen, it's not that deep, bro. I'm going to move on from Bala and then you'll never hear your name again.
Okay.
So like it comes and goes.
It's your time
to shine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the other parks will get their chances.
We moved on from the parks. We've actually moved on from the parks. Yeah, I'm saying like GenC's going global.
So something that we also spoke about in that episode was the first person that did the dubbing effect of the 300.
Yo.
And then
ever since that episode, I found like 6 minutes of that.
Algo.
Yeah. And it's so funny.
I love it.
So like that sort of type of content just like hits home, man. Like it's like you're reading the words in your mind and you like you can just picture it happening right next to you. So overall, I think when chatting about Silas' episode, I personally feel a sense of gratitude and that he was able to share his story on our platform so that we can also say that it's not just for us. Like, it's not just about us. I mean, not just millennials and our generation. Like, we're actually trying to reach other people as well. And for that, forever be grateful to Silas and
Oh,
him
yeah.
come and share his
It
story.
was one of those episodes that emphasized the gen part of the Gen Z, the generation side of things. Just like when we get someone who's slightly older than us,
Yeah.
their perspective is also welcome. People that are younger than us,
Yeah.
same. But shout out Silas.
Yeah.
We appreciate you. So my episode that I had to prep is actually brought to you by these beanies. JP's head is getting cold.
It's Min Diesel. It's not my fault. I woke up one day and my hair was expiring.
No, leave it on if you want to.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's just I just
I
wanted to
like-
show that it fits.
Oh.
And snug.
Yeah,
toasty.
so we had your Muslim auntie. Oh, now she's my brush. Shireen, she came on, Shireen Abrams. And it's someone who went to my high school but like didn't go to high school with me type thing. So we kind of like met through a mutual friend type thing. But yeah, so her episode, starting with you, JP, what was your takeaway on the
I
episode?
did not expect that episode to go that deep. So pause. I think when we started chatting, we knew what as we do with most episodes, we know where we want to go with the conversation, the flow. But then we started talking about other aspects of just the apartheid and those total experiences. Also fresh off the conversation I had with my own mother.
Yes,
So it was almost like one of those just coinciding moments where we had this topic and we just were able to speak about it. So I think from my perspective, I'm glad we were able to capture that.
Oh yeah.
So I'm glad that we were able to get it someplace, because I referenced this before. Like, I really want this podcast to be a resource of some sort. So that we have these sort of conversations going forward. And I think that's that type of episode where people will listen to it, one, because she has a following.
It was her episode. Like, it was literally, it was her show. She brought all of the vibes.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh, yeah.
And we just get the opportunity to capture it and keep it on record. And I think that was one of those episodes that I just appreciated.
So what I will say is that she's actually super chatty, so she can talk our heads off. So what was nice is that she actually struck a balance. Because she didn't talk too much. So it is lekker. I some favorite moments in the episode was definitely the whole say amen.
Very good.
Where she's like, it's next year's the season to get married. And I'm like, stop it. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. And then also the talking about the pursuit of history and how it's depressing, but also very, very important.
Yeah.
And we've had someone who is also a historian. And it was just it's really fun to hear the storytellers and their perspectives and how they share. And so that was a lekker episode. I actually, you know what I did now? I didn't screenshot. I screen recorded. So I just need to just pause when I get to the comment that I want. Allow me, bro. Okay, cool. That's the one. So, so this comment on YouTube, man, was lekker. So this person
You're
said,
watching a video.
Basically. I know we came here for the laughs and there was plenty of that for sure. But this was one of the more robust discussions always. So great job and thanks for holding space and teasing out some of these topics that's this time, gents. Loved Shireen. Love Shireen. Haven't heard creolization in a minute also. That is also creolization. Jeez. Would love to actually see this cookbook. Not sure if it belongs to UWC or not. If she'd consider producing a version of Salo just for the culture. Oh, yeah, and I'm like, that's also
creolization.
JP, did we get a PDF or a
I
link
have
or
it.
something?
I have it. So I should actually maybe.
But is it something that everyone can just access?
Yeah. So maybe we can add the link to this episode.
We'll do that.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Because
just check down below.
I'm the brother that said, nah, we can add the link, and I don't add the link.
We have the broadcast channel on WhatsApp.
We really bro, just like a side quest, gewoon. Just a side quest. We really are like three uncles, bro. trusted to follow through, man, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro, like this one girl, so sweet, actually came up to me like, hey, my name is so and so. We actually inboxed you guys about something, and I'm like, you know, like. I know exactly who you are.
Yeah.
I know exactly who you are. And I know exactly what you're talking about. But I'm just like, I'm such an uncle.
Yeah. That's actually accurate.
Like, yo, bro, like, oh my
We are
word.
3 uncles.
We're 3 uncles. And it's just like, we just can't be trusted to follow through. Bro. So we're trying our best. So we're gonna put the link on now because we asked us twice. You asked us
Guys, we'll really try. We'll really try.
Do you take offense to that particular ideology?
You can only take offense if it's not true.
Oh, do you? Okay. No. Okay. No, I shouldn't do. Because I literally painted us all in the same brush, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the first video, basically, or the clip that I want to sort of highlight is the one where she basically says that 2025 is the year for marriage. And my comment about the fact that like a lot of Muslim aunties move like that, like when are you gonna get married?
Yeah.
And what was nice was that like a lot of people resonated with that, and they were like, it's African aunties, it's colored aunties, it's my auntie. To the extent that one of my friends actually discovered, like she's actually commented, this episode I discovered that I am in fact a Muslim auntie.
Yeah. Why do you think that is, though, Rizaan?
We kind of sort of spoke about the fact that like it's just like the timeline of our age, man. So just like you just expect that you're a certain age, so you're gonna get a job, you're gonna get a marriage, you're gonna get a child, you're gonna get this, that, and the other. And then someone commented, "Jesus Christ loves you," and I'm like, Yes. But it's because there was an inshallah. Say Amin, Buru. Say this one is funny. I'm not even a brother, but my Muslim family and even my own cousins beyond my life like this. So like anyone special yet they like to ask that. Anyone special yet? Anyone special? This one is the last one. When they ask us at weddings, is it your turn next? And this person somewhere commented we should ask them at funerals the same question. Nah, stop it. Stop it. That's it.
But I mean, that's like a decent clapback.
But you know, clapback. I don't know if it's decent.
But you know, some of these aunties also come prepared where they say, I have this one. There's one.
That's my daddy.
That stays near
I
me.
don't throw my daddy under the bus like that. But actually, now I'm throwing under the bus.
Is your daddy still doing the fish on Thursdays?
When we can, maybe when we can. Then the second clip is about how the national dish of the UK is chicken tikka masala.
I'm actually proud of you for
yeah.
How many people do you think Googled that after you said it?
Possibly a lot of people. And so like someone said like, I'm a Safa in the UK and the Brits love their curry takeaways. So it's not just like...
So why'd you say it in that accent?
This person said they're a Safa. I can't say Safa any other way. Do you want me to say Safa? I'm a Safa.
Yeah.
But suffer.
Someone said actually like it's actually the national dish of Scotland.
I saw that. Yeah.
So that's interesting. Is Scotland part of the Great Britain?
Yes.
Okay, there we have a nod from our imaginary friend. There we go. Paul. Shout out Paul. Even as a peon, he's on his you can't see it. Oh, that's funny. Some people are commenting wild stuff here.
Yeah, there was like a lot of stuff.
Someone just like to say I love you so much, and I'm like, what video are you commenting on? What's the spirit of this? Only boy. But like, what was funny was that like a lot of people were talking about like, yo, first they took out diamonds.
Yeah.
What's so funny was that he said like everyone just felt like everyone felt like colonized in that
Yeah.
round. Like
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
even white people were like, yo, they felt colonized.
Yeah.
They're like, huh? Like not even like mash bill,
Yeah.
like curry.
Yeah.
Wait, let me just go to the next one.
It's this accent, man. I'm
That's
typing.
I like this one. So the last video I want to sort of comment on was the whole thing about the Sunday evening you're having leftovers, chicken and mayo, or you're having informal diet. I believe it was mayonnaise. That's how we say it here in South Africa. Mayonnaise.
Stop it. Please, can we
can't
please
be a
get this
That
suffer?
cannot be a thing.
Go to KFC and ask for the white sauce. And ask them what's the white sauce.
Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise, bro.
No.
My own eyes. I promise you that.
I do not endorse. I cannot say that I've
and so we
experienced
all
that.
like felt like chicken and mayo,
Yeah.
cheese rolls, snack which on a Friday. Someone was like, "Oh, mine is fish fingers and white bread, Lord." I was like, "Okay, decent. This was like I want to read this now.
But like, wait, before we go. But like, can you eat fish fingers as an adult?
That's a great question.
Because I feel like, no.
That's
Like,
a great question.
Why
That's
are you
great.
eating fish fingers?
That's a great question. I haven't had fish fingers as an adult.
Yeah.
Like, I just haven't.
JP?
So I haven't, but it doesn't mean you can't.
Okay.
It doesn't mean
No,
you
but it
can't.
does mean you can't.
Why? Because like, why haven't you?
Well, it's not my preferred choice.
I just
of-
don't think adults should be eating fish fingers, man.
That's so deep.
And why do you feel that way?
I don't know. I just feel like that's like it's like when you're 2 years old and you're like, I don't know.
Your two is
So-
extreme.
Okay, not 2, sorry.
But it's
like,
just not meant for
yeah.
for 16 plus.
I just can't like, understand it.
You can't.
Yeah.
Fair though. I think maybe because like it instead of fish fingers you'll do like a chicken schnitzel.
Sure.
That's one of those words.
Yeah.
But, and then so you don't default to chicken fingers. Just fish fingers automatically.
Yeah.
Like it's not your but most
It's a
likely.
Freudian slip, bro. There's chicken in the fish fingers.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I just like.
It's just gone.
That's a great one.
That's a great take though.
That's a great one. I feel like we need that on a poll.
Yeah,
Is it
I'll do something like
is it appropriate for adults to eat fish fingers? Yes or no? In the comments, let us know what you face.
Are you still gonna
You
watch the rest of the video?
you were gonna say some other failed dates or whatever.
Yeah.
No. Like this is such a random one, man. And I'm just like, bro, like, did you mean
But
to
there are
comment
still
it?
others that you eat, right? Like the chips on bread.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Like those sort of
Well, you're talking like crisps or slap chips?
Both.
both.
Oh, okay.
I still do both.
Because I feel like slap chips is a hard yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crisps on bread is like maybe.
But I mean, I still do it.
But
like
did you do it
randomly.
as an adult
Yeah,
at any point?
I have multiple times.
Yo, that's interesting. I
Have you
don't
not?
think so.
Really?
I don't think so.
I have
Not even like knickknacks on a bread or whatever.
Doritos or something.
No,
Yeah.
okay. So why?
It was summer. We were swimming.
Yeah.
We had a packet of chips, and there was bread.
That's
One thing
interesting.
led to
Yeah.
another, and that was it.
Not, like no shame. I'm just like I can't understand why I would do that. I'm okay. Like it's giving there is food in it.
But it's still liquor.
Fish, I hear you.
Yeah, you just haven't.
I just haven't because again, like in my mind, I'm just thinking like, because okay, that's what I will say.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I'm having a sandwich,
Yeah.
I want that thing to be thick, maybe. So like if I'm having like an egg, I want to have an egg and salami or egg and spice beef or egg and like bacon. And then if I'm feeling sexy, I put cheese on it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to have peanut butter and jam. You know what I'm saying? That's like
So you want to spend time making the sandwich?
Yeah.
And you'll take the time away to do that instead of doing the quick fire.
So, because I respect it, man.
Yeah.
I do respect it.
Yeah.
But I just haven't done this.
That's fair.
Fair.
But it is different with some HDH.
It was summer.
It was summer.
Swimming. There was bread. And chips.
And pool.
Okay, so this one, so the person
I
said,
feel like we're watching Rizaan watch a video. Is this the future?
What did the person say? Rizaan?
so the person said, chicken and mayo forever. Like, okay, decent. Is every colored house or just a copy and paste law?
Copy and paste.
They said law, maybe. My dad still requested toasted chicken mayo sandwich from my mom on most Sunday nights. And I'm like, wait, because every colored house so easy.
Copy and paste is crazy.
Bro, this person is, so this is my bra. I don't like mayonnaise, but this is my bra. Toasted chicken mayo, egg and green chili sandwich.
Yo.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Literally commented like, people commented like Friday night is Gatsby night. That's valid. That's valid. Like,
Gatsby.
I literally have a Gatsby. Yeah, like, but like, cause I'm staying here by you to watch the Olympics, man. So I'm like,
Where's the Gatsby, bro?
I'm a piece of. I like a third of a Gatsby. Sorry, I don't have a full Gatsby. I just have like a Gatsby. Oh, that's damn funny.
You eat it just in front of loud.
Whoa. No, chill out. Lastly. This is just to take us home, yeah. A liquor butter.
Is it in your handbag? You don't have a backpack here that just, it's like,
Is it in the pocket of your hoodie? Like, weird. Because like I saw you come into the house, and, like I didn't see a Gatsby, bro.
it's like notebook pen Gatsby poof.
This bro with the Gatsby in a leather bag.
In a leather bag.
It's in the woods bag.
Oh wow! But I mean, if you really wanted to feel the transport effect, I guess it is nice.
Let's move on.
And then,
Like I really can't explain this, but it's totally fine.
No.
Just that. It's okay.
So yeah, at the Shireen's episode, it is a good blend of nostalgia.
Yeah.
Digging deep into the history of our country and just history in general.
But overall, very nice episode.
Lovely.
And I think again, thank you to Shireen for allowing us to document that and have that discussion on our platform. And I know I say it a lot, like we are so appreciative, but we really are.
Yeah.
Like, because without these people, we like don't have a show, right? And I think the fact that they're willing to come on and share that story with us, I think is amazing that we have gotten to a point where we can do that now.
And a silver medal to that, maybe even a gold medal, is your interaction with us that we appreciate, man. You know what I'm saying? Like just
I love it, bro.
these like. Obviously, when we see the comments for the first time, we're laughing as business. Like we just, there's some videos that I just can't wait to review, bro. I just cannot wait to review. Saucy. Keep it coming. I feel like because it's been both a And the Seas For and a solo episode, I want to ask you, JP, tell us, what are you grateful for? And or what are you looking forward to?
So I'm actually very grateful at the moment for my ability to pivot. And I'll explain why. So in my life, I've been very fortunate to be able to make decisions that are a bit prospective, not that I'm forced to do it now.
Okay.
And I think in my personal life, we've been going through some emotional things and some financial things, as many other people. But the ability to pivot in a way that isn't so out of the hip and like I'm forced has been something that I've been very grateful for, because that ability at least allows me to enjoy the moments and not feel that, oh, I have to do this, oh, I must do this now. And that sort of feeling that like I don't smack, man. So like I'm very grateful to be in a position where I can make those decisions prospectively. And I think I don't take it for granted. And I think that's really something that I'm very grateful for this week.
Yeah.
And then? And you, sir?
And then he's crazy. And then I was like, okay, way too from here. Ask me the question again, JP. But
what are you grateful for?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
And then?
So I recently experienced something very, very traumatic. And so I think I can truly say I'm grateful to be alive.
Yeah.
And
we grateful you're alive.
Yeah, we're grateful.
And then on top of that, I'm grateful for the support that I have in my life, the people that I can come home to, people that I can, dish.
Because we almost didn't record this episode because we were like all just worried about you. And you were the one that said, guys.
I needed something to work back to. I needed something to to just focus on. Dissociate and chill, my boy.
So what are you looking forward to, Rizaan?
So this is gonna be episode 99.
Yeah.
And so I'm definitely looking forward to episode 100, whatever it's gonna be. And the fact that we're gonna the podcast is 3 years old, bro.
Yeah.
That's it's gonna be a fun experience. So whatever comes next, I'm open to it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to what's next. And you?
Oh, wow.
And then?
And then?
And you? What are you looking forward to?
I think I'm actually looking forward to seeing what that looks like.
Okay.
Because I think, like you're saying, we're referencing this 100th episode, but where I'm sitting now,
nobody's gonna know.
No idea what that is.
How will they know?
So I think I'm actually looking forward to see what that does, what that looks like. And obviously we do have great collaborations in the future as well.
Yeah.
And I think just, again, looking forward to how we can make it grow.
Copy me once, but I'll make it obvious.
Rizaan, please say bye to the people.
Just again, we appreciate all your comments, all your chits and your chats.
Just tell me when you're done.
We appreciate Schwergers.
That's what I was gonna say. The sound is driven by Shure mics. And what are they called? Planet
World South Africa.
We're gonna tag them in the bio, tag them in the clips. And to the audio listeners, please rate us on the audio platforms. And to the rest of you, if you like what you see and you want to see more of the shenaniganery, please do share, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to see more. And we are out.
Peace.